Hello, and welcome to or back to the Boyfriends Club. I am God Vissa. Vissa. Okay, so today we're on boyfriend number. I just looked. Number 8. Boyfriend number 8. This is gonna be another short one because I just don't remember very much of it. This is like post high school at some point, and we were at a big party at like the drug dealer's house. So I didn't do drugs in high school. I didn't even smoke weed. But he was just always there, like, and I want to, when I say drug dealer, he was like a weed dealer. No one was like doing hard drugs in our circles. I'm sure that kids in high school do it now, but we didn't back then. It was just not the thing. um but yeah, this guy was always like, he was at our parties when we were still in high school. I'd say that's the creepy thing about him. But he was just our weed dealer. So, and he was like this fairly nice ginger guy. But then like I found out that he had guns, and I was like, I don't like this very much. And I had gone to, like, this must have been later, a little later, because he lived with his family when I went to this party I'm about to talk about. And he had an apartment nearby some other friends. And so we went there, and like I was sort of like, ooh, this is interesting. I'm gonna see what a drug dealer's house is like and what it's like to deal the drugs. And that was when I learned that like dealing weed is super boring. Dealing drugs is super boring. Like, people want to glamorize it, but you're literally just like sitting around watching TV or playing video games and smoking weed, which I guess are doing whatever drug that you sell and you shouldn't be doing, because you're not to get high on your own supply. But um yeah, what I remember from his house was just like, it was a whole lot of doing nothing from his apartment. And that was the first time I'd seen like a pillowcase sized bag of weed. That was fun. um Still didn't, I can't believe I wasn't a stoner, actually. It's so interesting. But yeah, so this was back when he was living with his parents, and they had like a pretty big house. I want to say Upper Lonsdale. I don't know why I'm being so specific, but anyway, um, I think it was a nice enough house. He was a definite redneck, and so were his parents. They were like a little on the twang side of the spectrum. Um, and I don't know. It was a good party. Again, I don't remember a lot about this other than meeting boyfriend number 8. So I found this boyfriend playing. I think they had a pool table outside, like in the garage where you would have parked a car. And the drug dealer also rode around in this like wood paneled what are those called, station wagons. So cool. So easy to spot by police. I'm not saying he was a good drug dealer, but um yeah, there we were playing uh pool, I think. And this dude started talking to me, and he had this nickname amongst his friends. So everyone called him something too hottie. So something that rhymes with hottie, if that makes sense. Like, so God, if it was for me, it would be like F too hottie, you know? Um, which was really cool because when I hooked up with him, then I could say that I did because everyone agreed, even his guy friends agreed that he was hot. I actually don't remember what he looks like that much for someone who has a name, but he was just like, he was really tall. How I remember him is like a tall version of um, Jesse from Breaking Bad. That's what he looked like. And I don't know, like, who started flirting with who. I don't know, like, for someone who like didn't get too much tail. What is this, the Mad Men? For someone who didn't get much tail, I had game. I had mad game. Cause like I had this thing where it was like, I have nothing to lose. I can be as weird or whatever as I want to, and I guess I'm still sort of like that, which scares some people, and it's fun. But yeah, I guess like something was said, because I'm sure I wasn't like dressed super slutty at that point. But I don't give myself credit. I was a pretty girl. Poor me. Poor early 20s me. And yeah, somehow I think a kiss led to us us leaving the party early. And I guess he had roommates or something losery. I don't know how old he was. I don't know if he had to have his shit together or not. But we ended up going back to my place, like where I lived with my mom and my sister. Not my place, my home, my house. And the room, it was like a 2-bedroom plus a den kind of thing, and like we were poor, so I drew the short straw, and my room ended up being in the den, so there was no windows or anything, and so it was like basically a closet, and we're rolling around in there, and I'm like hoping that my mom doesn't come home or my sister doesn't go. I don't know where everyone was, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It's like, I don't want to get too into it, but I also don't really remember much. I was probably like 19, 20 when this happened. Okay, I'm back. I accidentally said his name in the same sentence that I was gonna like say that I think I actually was underage at this party, because like I didn't lose my virginity to him. So I lost my virginity when I was 19 or 20. So I must have been like 17 or 18 or 16 at this party, and this dude was like definitely in his 20s. So I just had to like start again there so that I'm not accusing someone of fiddling with an underage girl. I wish that my stories didn't have that element, but being a teenager is a dangerous time. Well, it doesn't have to be. It's also a fun time, but if you're a dude and you're hanging out with teenagers, go home. That's all I have to say. Like, it wasn't my fault. Like, what am I to do? It's definitely your fault because you're the adult. It even rhymes, so you can remember it. You're not clocking. Okay, well. Okay, I'm trying this again. I accidentally said his name one more time as I was like ensuring you that he was older than me and I was underage. So let me just try. Very difficult, very, very, very difficult. That was boyfriend number 8. I'm not gonna say his name. Yes. Fuck out of here.